rapid reaction to the new AP Top 25. It was just dropped. Episode 314 of College Football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Pflugar. We cover everything in college football because we love everything in college football. And if you do as well, please subscribe to this ever-growing channel. Smash the like button if you like our content. Share the video with your family and friends. Let's not waste any more time. This was dropped about 45 seconds ago. I haven't taken a look. Let's get to it right now. Please put down your comments and thoughts in the comments section below the video. Let me know what you agreed with it with the AP polls, the voters, and what you didn't agree with them. Let's take a look. Let's go. Other teams receiving votes. Miami of Florida still gets a vote after losing to North Carolina. Oklahoma State has got some momentum. They've won 2 in a row. They've got a vote. West Virginia has a vote. Oklahoma State and West Virginia both play each other next week. Kansas with 2 votes. Wyoming 4, Kentucky 4, Liberty 5, Fresno State 6. Washington State takes another drop. They're in the other receiving votes category with 11 votes. Florida Gators with 12. Clemson trying to climb back into the top 25. They have 35 votes. And look at who we have here. James Madison, once again, having a very, very good season with 70 votes. They just missed being 25. Who is 25? The UCLA Bruins dropped down 7 spots, 4-2 with 122 votes. They got a decent margin over James Madison. UCLA barely hanging on to being a top 25 team according to the AP voters. Let's go to number 24, Iowa. Iowa Hawkeyes 6-1. They defeat Wisconsin. I don't know. I don't have a clue. Iowa, great defense. Special teams, of course, is always there. But Deacon Hill, that offense is horrific. Iowa, Minnesota for the Florida Rosedale next week. Come on, Gophers. You got to beat Iowa. You've got to beat them. Iowa, number 24th in the land. 23, Tulane. Here comes the Green Wave. Here comes the Green Wave. They're climbing back up. 23. They are number 23. Air Force is 22 now. Look, whoever is the highest ranked G5 school after the conference championship games, they are the ones that get a New Year's Bowl invite. Last year, Tulane got that invite, and they defeated USC Trojans in the Cotton Bowl. Air Force is just a little bit ahead of Tulane as we go into Week 8. AAC versus the Mountain West. We'll keep an eye on that G5 battle. Louisville, they lose. They lose. They're no longer undefeated. They dropped 7 spots. Number 21 in the land, Jeff Brom, Louisville Cardinals. Missouri, 6-1. They are at number 20. They stay where they are at. LSU go up 3 spots. LSU 5-2. USC drops 8. And this is where they should be. And I've had Washington and Oregon ahead of USC for weeks, and they deserve to be ahead of USC. So does Utah. USC. Caleb Williams had a tough game against Notre Dame. They got their doors blown off at Notre Dame. USC lacks the physicality, especially on defense, but that offensive line got trucked as well last night. The Trojans dropped down 8 spots. They're going to have to get bigger once they go into the Big Ten next year. Tennessee goes up 2 spots with a tough win. Tennessee Volunteers up to 17. The Duke Blue Devils, they still don't have Riley Leonard, the quarterback, but they keep winning. And they're going to get Leonard back at some point. Those are the reports. Look out for Duke. They still have a shot to get into the ACC championship game at the end of the year. Number 15, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. They blew the doors off the Fighting Trojans, or not so much the Fighting Trojans. Fight on, Trojans. Notre Dame goes up 6 spots. They are number 15. A big win for Marcus Freeman in that program. A needed win. Utah, Utes, They go up 2 spots. They still don't have Cameron Rising, but look at what they're doing. They're still challenging the 2-time reigning undefeated. I'm sorry, not undefeated, but 2-time reigning undisputed Pac-12 champions. They're still there. They're still there in the race. Ole Miss, they don't move. They're still number 13 in the land. Oregon State jumps up 3. Wow. A great year for DJ Uiagalelei, the Oregon State Beavers. The head coach is going to be on so many hot boys lists throughout the offseason. Oregon State moving up 3. They're in the Pac-12 championship race. Alabama, they sneak out a win versus Arkansas. They were up 24-21. Arkansas had the ball about 5 minutes ago. It was about a 2nd and 8. Arkansas had it at their own 45-yard line, somewhere around that. They give it to Dubian, the running back, and he had a hole. He had a giant hole. He could have ran all the way, possibly. And he tripped and fell. The turf monster got him. Arkansas could not recover. Alabama squeaks by. The slippage is clear. Anyone paying attention? The slippage is clear. Alabama still has a great team, but not good enough to get to the college football playoffs here in 2023. North Carolina, number 10, jump up 2 spots, 41-31 over Miami, and it wasn't that close. They took over in the second half. Drake May getting away from the defensive line of Miami, Florida. They got him a few times, no question about it. But Drake May, he has the feet, he has the composure, he can process the field. And look who he has, Tez Walker. Oh my goodness. The next time North Carolina is on your TV, on your phone, on your tablet, you got to give him a look. Tez Walker. Man, oh man, he takes up yards on every stride. He is a problem. He's going to be a problem for the Florida State Seminoles when the North Carolina Tar Heels and the Florida State Seminoles meet in the ACC Championship, although Duke has something to say about that still. Oregon, number 9 in the country. They go down 1 spot in a thrilling game against Washington. No, I do not agree with Coach Lanning's decision. We did a watch party during that game. It was a blast to watch. It was a classic game. But I do not agree with Coach Lanning on a few of his decisions, especially the one in 4th and 3, punting the ball. I know a lot of people disagree with me. I get it. But look, here's my problem with that going for it. They were not as sure to get 2 bites at the apple anyways. They did, but only because Washington had the quarterback, Michael Penix Jr., had 2 beautiful strikes, throws down the field. They scored, but Washington could have easily scored by taking all the time off the clock. Going forward on 4th and 3rd at the 50-yard line with that much time remaining, not a whole lot of time remaining, part of the equation was Oregon believed they would get 2 bites at the apple, but they were not sure to do so if they didn't make the 4th and 3rd. And they did not make the 4th and 3rd. Washington scored. They scored quickly, so Oregon did get a little bit of a chance, but Washington, 36-33, well-deserved victory. Oregon Ducks, they only slipped down a spot. They still have a shot for the Pac-12 championship. They still have a shot at getting to the college football playoffs, but everything has to go their way, including the Ducks winning the rest of their games. Texas goes up a spot. They're number 8. They're 5-1. Penn State blows out Massachusetts Minutemen. They go down a spot. And, I think we know why, right? Oklahoma, they go down a spot. I think we know why, correct? Oklahoma Sooners go down a spot from 5 to 6, and this is the reason why, correct? Yes, Washington Huskies move up 2 spots. Michael Penix Jr. is now the favorite, the number 1, the bullet, number 1 favorite. He is number 1 in the Heisman Watch for PATC Heisman Watch 2023. Michael Penix Jr. is now the favorite, leading the Washington Huskies still to an undefeated season, a classic. Big-time victory over the Oregon Ducks. Who's the top 4? Who is in the top 4? The Florida State Seminoles. They didn't move. They did not move. They still got number 4, the Seminoles. blowout victory this Saturday. The Buckeyes, a blowout victory. They are number 3. They don't move anywhere. Michigan, blowout victory. They don't move anywhere. Georgia Bulldogs, number 1. They didn't move anywhere. Georgia, Michigan, the Buckeyes, and the Seminoles, same 1, 2, 3, and 4 from last week. However, next week, the Ohio State Buckeyes, number 3 in the land, are going to play the Nittany Lions, number 17, 7 in the land. Who's going to win that game? Let me know in your comments, thoughts in the comments section below the video. Tell me how they got it all wrong, the AP voters. I think they nailed it. I think they absolutely nailed it. They had to move USC down to about 18. They had to do it. And I think they got the top 25 pretty much dead on. And I think a lot of people agree. I saw some everyone's putting out their own top 25. It looks very similar to what the AP voters did. We've had some movement. We had 8 teams, 8, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 teams in the top 25 last week that lost this weekend. Holy smokes. So we had some movement. We had some movement in the North Carolina Tar Heels with Drake May, Tez Walker. He is a problem. The Tar Heels are now number 10. Look out for Coach Brown, North Carolina. And the Alabama slippage, I think that's real. And I think that will continue. And Utah still winning without Cam Rising. Marcus Freeman gets a big victory. LSU climbed a few spots. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what you're thinking. The Iowa Hawkeyes, number 25 or number 24, buckle up because you're about to lose the Floyd of Rosedale. Until next time, from all of us at Peek Around the Corner to all of you, please, you all take great care of each other. Thank you so very much.